The first exercise we're doing is chins. Now I'm using a band. I'm using a band because starting with chins first is a little hard on my elbows, and also that stretch position to the bottom is a little more risky. So I like to do these with a band to start with, and I don't, if you notice, I'm not going all the way into the deep stretch. I'm going down about 3/4 of the way, and I got the tension locked in on my lats the whole time. So I'm really squeezing. I used to do pull downs first. Honestly, I like a chin with a band better than a pull down. So what we're doing is we're doing 4 sets to pretty much failure being a full rep. Maybe I tack on a few half reps. First set, I think I got about 15. I'm using a little bit wider than medium grip. Believe it or not, the grip width isn't as big of a deal as people have thought it to be in the past. A straight arm pull down. A lot of times you'll see this done with a rope where people pull all the way back, which is great, or like a straight handle, which is great. I actually like to do these with single handles, but what I want you to do is I want you to keep your hands together, and instead of coming all the way down and really engaging your lower lat, we want to keep tension on your upper lat. So I'm working more the top half of the range of motion as opposed to the full range of motion. 4 sets of 8 to 10 on those straight arm pull downs. Now we're doing a hammer pull down, and we're working that stretch at the top. Notice how she's arching. She's got really good posture. That's really what helps her back form. She's got a good stretch there, as you can see. She's arching, she's driving her elbows. Excellent for upper lats. You know how I love to get a lot of blood and muscle in the muscle and then stretch it. That's what we're doing here. What we're going to do is I'm going to do one side at a time, and Mary's going to be pushing at the top to really stretch that upper lat. Again, today we're trying to really get your upper lat. So I'm going to do 8 on each side with a massive stretch on every single rep. Okay, other side. I am using straps. That's because when Mary's forcing that stretch, you need straps really to help your grip, or else it'll just pull the handle out of your hands. Every once in a while, somebody worries that stretch is too much. That is an extreme stretch, but I have literally never, one time in my life, seen somebody hurt their lat by stretching like this. Just make sure you're doing them second or third or fourth. Once you've already got a lot of blood in your lats, and you will not have a problem. Right there, now pull it in. That's it right there. Now duck your head so you stretch there. Up. You guys, when you do this, make sure you duck your head so you really open all this up right here. It should be super loose after that last exercise anyway, so this should not feel uncomfortable. We'll finish off with 4 sets of 10 right here. So just real quick here, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel by using a bench. Usually we do them on a lat pull down, but as you can see, it's backed up right against the mirror, so we can't really lean back or we'll hit the mirror. That's why I set it up here, just to give us some room to work with.